Welcome to our 10-day group cruise through Northern Europe on the Norwegian Prima. My name is Josh, this is Travel with Josh and Taylor, and this is our first port of call on the Prima in Isafjörður. Let's go have some fun. There it is. Whoa. Good morning, everybody. We are in the Indulge food hall eating some breakfast. This is super chill. I thought it'd be a lot busier. It's actually really nice that it's not. There are definitely not a lot of food options in here, but there are some of your traditional like eggs and bacon sausage, fruits, cereals, potatoes, things like that. So we are in Isafjordur. And we're going to be heading off today and going out, exploring the port for a little bit, and also going to see some waterfalls and I guess a working farm. So it should be fun, should be exciting, but we're going to eat and head on out.
Now, let's go.
Funny.
Got it. Best shot.
And then we'll
Just see what's in here.
Yep. Oh, I was just
Postcards
looking.
or-
So we're like over here?
That's correct.
Okay.
I mean, if you have postcards with stamps, then you can just leave them in a box here.
Okay.
But otherwise, yeah. So
It's a museum.
if you walk from here, and in about 5 minutes you come onto the main street.
And
This is
just
the town
follow.
center. This is a supermarket,
Oh, okay.
and in that same building you find the post office.
Okay. Okay.
Cool.
So just
only
like everything's
about-
pretty much on that main street
Yes,
there?
most things are on. We have
Perfect.
the museum and the brewery here, but basically everything else is up here.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Well, we're walking around in town. It is like probably, I don't know, 5-10 minutes of a walk from the cruise, from where the ship's port at. Basically, this is where everything's going to be at. If you want to like do a little shopping, we just walked into this really nice cafe. Yeah, it does. I think they're in line over here. Hello. May I have an Americano to go, please? May I have the croissant here? Yes. What's up? Thank you. Got some coffee, croissant. It's a super small town. I think there's only like maybe 3,000 residents here. So every time a ship pulls in, it basically doubles the population here. It doesn't feel super crowded right now, but I'm sure it probably will get a little more busy, especially as some of the early morning tourists start to come back. So get out and just walk around, explore the port a little bit, not the ship. There's some cool stuff to see. And I think one of the best things is coming into a coffee shop where nothing is in English. They speak English, but nothing's in English. So it's probably going to be a pretty authentic and good place to go. I'm gonna see if I can get up to those steps. So if you want, you can. If not,
So you want to do the steps or not?
this is what's really cool sometimes about just getting out and exploring the port that you're in. Regardless of whether or not you have booked an excursion or maybe they're too expensive, this is a great opportunity to get out and walk around. We only walked maybe 20 minutes from the ship. If we would have walked straight here, it might have been a little bit faster, 15 minutes. But we found this trail that kind of goes up the other mountainside that's adjacent to where the ship's at. And you get these, we're not even at the top, and you're already getting these really great views of not only the port, the town, the ship, the mountains. There's all of these lupins that are in bloom right now, so you can kind of walk through them. There's a few trails. It's really cool, and it's a great kind of way to just get out and see a little bit, stop along the way. Like I said, we have the coffee, so It's good. This is really, really cool. I love this stuff. This is what I love about taking a cruise sometimes. You know, I mean, obviously we do have an excursion booked for today, but it's not till later. So we have this time to get out and just explore a little bit. It's really cool. So our excursion that we have planned for today is something that we did not book through Norwegian. And this was actually something that really helped us to save a lot of money for this Northern European cruise, was avoiding booking these excursions through Norwegian, which were really expensive. And I thought one thing that was really cool from this excursion itself is that in Iceland, they have a ton of these tunnels. And you go through these tunnels. Some of them are one way. As you can see, we're just sitting here waiting for oncoming traffic to go by. And then we will continue down the tunnel itself. And somebody asked, like, you know, are there accidents or anything like that? People move pretty slowly through these tunnels. And they said there's really never any accidents whatsoever. They're very courteous drivers. And she said that even when they have tourists come through in cars, normally they just pull off to the side of the road and let other people go by. So it's really pretty safe. But the first stop was this working farm. We didn't really get a lot of information or backstory on the farm, but it was kind of just a nice little stop for us here to just check out a few farm animals, try some coffee, hot chocolate, and a traditional Icelandic cake.
We need snacks on this trip. The hot chocolate is hot. The cake smells good. Trying to figure out what I'm tasting because I'm not really sure.
Coffee, please. Thank you.
It's okay, careful, it's hot.
Thank you very much. Yeah, so our first stop here is the farm, and you can get coffee, hot chocolate. I think there's tea up there, and then the, I think it's like a traditional Icelandic cake. It's kind of oaty, and I think the jelly or jam on there is rhubarb. It's not bad, but it's a little more dry, so it's not very, you know, moist. Haven't tried the coffee yet. Taylor, not a fan of hot chocolate, but really beautiful views. I'm not sure that we're going to learn much here about farming practices or anything like that, but they do have some horses and some goats that we can go down and look at. So we have about 20 minutes, and then I think we're going to leave here and go to the waterfall. So let's walk and go see some animals. Hi, buddy. Oh, man, so this is wild. We're here at these at the falls, and it's quite the process to make the climb up. But nonetheless, stunning views. The weather could not be more perfect today. Maybe just if there were no clouds and the sun was shining. But other than that, I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, just like look at this. So we're making our way up. You can't go all the way to the very top. So there's like a little landing here we're trying to get to, and then they say you can drink the water from the falls. So, you know, we'll see.
Can you take a picture of us? Or you guys stay there? There's a bunch of us.
Just caught our breath a little bit. We made it up to the top of this hike. No idea how high up we came, but we made it to the waterfall. And the view out here is really cool too. This was worth the hike, definitely.
Feeling a little thirsty.
Do not walk backwards. You have a microphone on.
So she was saying that technically this is like some of the cleanest water that you can drink. It is coming out of the falls, which is like glacier water up here at the lake. So we're gonna go grab a drink real quick.
Look at Josh!
It's really good. It's actually not as cold as I would have expected it to be. It's nice and crisp. Taylor wants to grab a photo. All right. Yeah, this is super, super cool. Might be difficult to hear me, but yeah, this was well worth the stop, I think. We're gonna head on up. Actually, if you can see, we're gonna head up here to this ledge real quick. I just wanted to ask Zach here what the name of this waterfall was.
Ísafjörður.
Okay. All right, we're gonna walk up this way. And Taylor's gonna grab a photo from up here, of me from up here.
If you walk out onto that ledge, it drops 15 degrees with all the mist and everything
yeah?
around you. And there's just a constant water or air pocket coming
Is
down
it just right here, or can you go like down
you can get out to like
Like right
there.
Okay.
Well, you can kind of come all the way out here without anything too technical.
Okay. All right. Good. This is wild. So people are kind of looking at me weird because I'm talking to myself, but this is, again, so cool. Come up here, get a photo. If the wind picks up, kind of blows right up into your face. But nonetheless, this is super, super cool to be able to be here. And oh man, it's just whipping you. Oh, Tyler was right. The temperature drops a lot. This is wild. This is so cool. Taylor's gonna take a photo. Holding for the photo. Think she's got it? Not sure. Good. 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 Need a head nod. Perfect. All right. Wow, this is just crazy. Like it's just blowing right into the lens. Oh, it's awesome. So, so cool. That was really cool though.
It was just neat how you walk out there and it just that vortex.
Instant, yeah.
I got a picture of you up there on the rock.
Don't show Caitlin until I'm on flat ground, please. I left my nagging at the bottom of the hill today.
So we are back on the ship. We had a really great tour today. What I will say is that it's not going to be like for everybody because the rocks, like the steps going up, was really, really rough in some places and it's very easy to fall. I actually almost fell a couple of times, so be aware of that, but it was really great. We are back on the ship though, obviously. It's warm. It was very cold. And we are in the Metropolitan. So something I want to let everybody know is that not every bar on this ship can make every drink that you might desire. I think what we kind of really enjoy about the Prima is that some of the bars make specific drinks and cocktails. I could probably get like a gin and tonic almost anywhere on the ship. There are other cocktails that like you might not be able to get. Like they don't make any frozen drinks down here. Upstairs where we were at hanging out last night, which was the whiskey bar, they don't make any type of like rum old fashions. So you come down here, this is kind of like the rum bar. They have a specific, two actually specialty rum old fashions that you can get down here. So just keep that in mind. But I think it's a little bit more unique and kind of keeps you like flowing between different places. And I think it also does help to keep people kind of spread out a little bit. So we will not have a formal dining review from inside of Cagney's. You can go back and watch our older videos, but we are eating, thank you, here at Cagney's on the Prima. We've got a large group. So if you don't know, when you do free at sea, you actually get some dining credits. So tonight is one of those dining credits. And the longer the cruise is, the more credits that you get. So if it's longer than 7 nights, typically you'll get 3, especially if you're in a balcony room. And so this is the first of 3 that we're going to be using. And they're coming in and placing the silverware. So one thing that I did not know, and I think we missed this the first time that we ate at Cagney's on some of the other ships, is that you actually get 2 appetizers. I think I missed that the first time. I think we only got 1. But you guys out there who have watched those videos might be like, no, Josh, you idiot. You did get 2 last time. I don't know. But anyways, so we're excited. We are super hungry. The last time that we ate was for breakfast this morning in the food hall. So we're starving. We need food. We've had bread, but you know. So it is, it's 10 o'clock at night. I know the sun is up in the sky, but it's 10 o'clock in the evening. And we are officially in the Arctic Circle. What's our lat and long? 66 degrees, 39 minutes, and something seconds. So technically, the Arctic Circle sits at 66.33. So we are officially in the Arctic Circle. So if you guys remember, Val a couple of years ago almost killed me when we were running the marathon. So Val's here, and we're going to run around deck 8 to say that we actually ran in the Arctic Circle. So Taylor looks like she's pointing this way, so we're going to run this way. I don't know. We're going to go run. Taylor can't hear me because she's inside and we're outside. So bye, everybody.
Here comes 1. Oh, here comes 2. Here comes 1. Oh, here comes 2.
Should we go around for one more?
Are they done or are they still going?
That was a
because I heard you something I thought.
We did it.
Alright, is it on Strava?
We thought that there would be a bunch of people out there to congratulate us and tell us well done, but nobody was out there.